What's up, warrior? Welcome back to Daily Wisdom. We are going through a 90-day business run, and day by day, I'm giving principles and tips to help you expand your business. Whether you're within the warrior movement, we help train people to build phone-based businesses in a fun, simple, professional way, or you're outside of the warrior movement. So if you've missed any of the previous one, this is day 4. Then go back to my YouTube, subscribe to that so you can catch up on them because they all build on each other. And I promise you, if you stick with me day in and day out, you will grow. It's going to be absolutely awesome. All right. So we have talked about the last couple of days of setting your goals, of what to do when you hit challenges, how to overcome that, how to break through the terror barrier. And today, what I want to discuss is going back to the basics. And in every single profession in the world, and every single business in the world, there's basics. In fact, let me know in the comments below, what business are you in? Right? What business are you in? Or if you are not in a business, let me know that you want to get into a business. But every business has basics in the world. I'm here out in Texas right now. Tomorrow, as I'm doing this live, there's a big Christian business conference. And I was listening to a podcast by one of the speakers. His name is Dr. Henry McLeod. He's a world-renowned psychologist, also a devout Christian himself. And he was sharing a story when he was consulting a high-level Fortune 500 CEO. And he shared that when this business person came into the business, he looked across the board and he saw what were all the things that were generating revenue. And it was a well-run business, so everything was generating revenue. But he asked another key question, which is, what are the things producing 80% of the revenue? So what he did is he actually closed off the other parts of the business, and he refocused all of his attention to double down on the things that are making 80% of the difference. So why is this important? Because in all of our businesses, in all of our lives, Jim Rohn says there's a half a dozen things that make 80% of the difference. So if you understand the basics to your business and you double down on those basics, you're going to start to see it rise. You're going to start to see it expand. Would anyone be like me where it's easy to overcomplicate things, right? Put a me in the comments if you're like that. I get really complicated really easily, and it's easy to do that now, right? You can go on YouTube and you can find this tactic and this tool. There's AI, there's social media, there's in-person. There's so many different ways to do business. It's so simple to complicate things. And a complicated mind, a confused mind does nothing, especially if you're in a business like we're in, which relies on duplicatability and scalability. So hard is easy. Easy is hard. So the challenge for you, warrior, the challenge for you, leader, is to keep things simple. Boil it down to the basics. So in the warrior movement, we've boiled it down to a couple of basics, right? In our fast start training, we describe building our business as 5 simple things. I'll just share them real quick. They might be different for your business if you're not within the warrior movement, but use and share the product every day that we have. Post on social media so you're building a brand. Personally develop, attend and grow events. And last is do the pipeline, which is the sales process. Those 5 things are the things to do every single day that I've noticed that in this business, done over the course of time in mass, scale out our business. But how about for you? You have to know what those are. If you know what they are, comment yes, what they are. If you don't know what they are, then you might want to ask one of your coaches or mentors or figure them out for yourself. So as we lunge towards a big goal, as we want to 10x things in our business, as we want to grow fast, the key in growing fast is to simplify things and go back to the basics. Go back to in baseball analogy, the swing of the bat, the throw of the ball, the catch of the baseball. What are the basics that you need to get down to and master again? So I'd encourage you, scale it back, simplify things, go back to the things that really do work and double down on those. And as you do that and you put in all your focus and attention to those basics and you keep it simple and do a lot of it, you're going to start to see how things capture a lot of momentum. So I'll end this with a story. We're excited because in our business, as we're lunging into this 90-day run, along the way, we just had the opportunity to pick up a specific business program that I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement on. And the reason why we decided to move forward on this program was because it kept things simple. I was sitting down with my wife, Becky, the other day, and as we were meditating about our goals and thinking about the next chapter, my wife, and don't we know that God speaks through wives many times? My wife is very, very smart. I think she hears the Holy Spirit stronger than I do many times. And I've learned to trust her intuition. Women are very, very powerful in that sense. And we were thinking, like, how do we explode our business? How do we explode the warrior movement? How do we explode our team? And she brought up, she said, back in the day, when things really grew fast, it's because things were really easy. The newest person knew exactly what to focus on with duplication on lockdown. What can the newest person, if you're asking yourself this question in your business, think, what does the new prospect need to know? What does the newest partner need to know? What are the essentials to keep it simple? When they have no other exposure, always talk to the newest person. So she brought that up, and I'm like, that's a good point. So we decided to make a couple phone calls and figured out a strategy that is so mind-numbingly simple that it's genius. And I started to share the idea. The team got really fired up. We have teammates that have already actually made more money by implementing this simple strategy just because they understood it. And today, for the first time ever, I just got off of a live call just around an hour ago. I unveiled in a private group this strategy, and the crowd went wild. My phone is blowing up still to this day. I had to drag myself out of the conversation to still commit to do this live. But why? We went back to the basics. What are the basics for you? What must be focused on to be able to get your quantum leap, your major goal, your scalability, and everything in your business? Think about that. And I'll end it with, what is the inspired thought or action that you're getting today? Whatever that is, whether you leave it in the comments below or you take action on it, commit to that and keep on plugging in day by day and with these daily wisdoms. Today, I'm doing this at a different time frame because I'm heading out to that business conference tomorrow. But you put these all together. And once again, if you didn't subscribe to my YouTube, please do so. You can find them all. They all sync together. You're going to get a day-by-day plan, little snippets of daily wisdom to help you grow personally and professionally in your business so you can scale something serious. So I hope that encouraged you. If it did, let me know in the comments below. Share this, subscribe, do all of that. And if you are not in the warrior movement, by the way, and you're curious about what it is that we're doing, I'd love to have a conversation with you. I'd love to share with you what we got going on. There's unique timing of things that's happening right now. Fill out the form in the caption below, and I'd love to have a conversation. All right, everyone. Other than that, great to see you on here. Warriors out.